Do you have anything for me?
See you, Rifar.
Of course you see me. We both have eyes.
Now that's useful.
me.
Hi there. Got some questions.
Yes?
Explain a bit about what a shamaz is.
A shamaz is a talent who can heal others with his essence. They are also consulted for their wisdom and spiritual guidance. Normally, every village has its own shamaz.
Do you know anything about Bida?
The village of Bida is located in the south of Ganzar. Bida is the center of farming, animal breeding, and drinking. Bida produces the best lampe on Adelpha.
Can you explain the essences to me?
Every Talan has one of 4 essences. There's Ganda for earth, Aloe for water, Fey for fire, and Ka for air. If you want to know more about them, you should talk to a Shamaz.
What are the Darashams?
They are sacred sanctuaries where Talans go for their reverting ceremony, when their life's purpose is fulfilled. There are 4 Darashams in Palana for each of the 4 essences. Each of them is maintained by its own Darasham keeper.
See you around.
Come back anytime.
Can we talk, my friend?
Friend? You clearly don't know who you're talking to, so let me fill you in. My name is Agiton. I'm in charge of the Fey Darosham. Were you planning to end your life in flames today?
I'm good, thanks.
Not that you can, anyway. The Darosham is closed until further notice.
Tell me about the Fey Darasham.
The Fey essence is the essence of hunters, Dolotai guardians, soldiers. Although no soldiers remain on Adelpha, this is the gateway through which their reverted essence can reach the yachts, or it used to be. The invaders have screwed with our reversion long enough.
What are you gonna do about it, hothead?
You should have seen me in my young moons. I would have thrown every last one of them into the volcano since they're so interested in it.
Death by lava. Nice, but not my favorite.
You're a fighter. Give me one of your weapons and we'll wipe them off Adelpha together. You and me.
Whoa, slow down. Don't go breaking a hip on me.
Ever since I was a child on Kizar, I've dreamed of being in an epic battle. I was about to join Croax's army, but the Almayel convinced everyone that war is wrong. But this is the right war. It should have been my war. And what do? Nothing. Goddamn nothing.
Well, you don't have to fight on the battlefield to be part of the resistance. There are other ways to contribute.
Alana is not powerless. I've heard Rumbar and Hirex discuss the secrets of the Essence Vine. It is our strongest asset. We have to use it as a weapon against the oppressor.
How can you do that?
Well, I'm not sure. They wouldn't share their secrets with me. They're afraid I'd unleash a firestorm. And they're right, I would. If only my Darosham was restored, it would strengthen my essence.
What will it take to get your Darasham up and running?
The invaders built a base inside our largest volcano, where they reroute the lava to forge their weapons. To bring harmony to the Fey essence, their base must be destroyed. But the Yods are more patient than I am.
Well, anything they build, I can unbuild.
I didn't say unbuild. I said destroyed! I want them turned into ashes! I see your weapons, Pilgrim! The fire in your eyes! You can do this!
Maybe. So if I destroy their volcano base, your Darasham can get back to business?
Almost. There's one other piece to this puzzle. I will need the Codex from the Fey Temple. We'll need the Yods on our side, and the Codex contains that power.
Where can I find the Fey Codex?
Once per cycle, the Codex is brought back to the Fey Temple so the Darusham Keeper and the Master of Ceremonies can perform a ritual to recharge it. With enough spiritual energy, the Codex can power the Fey Darusham for a complete cycle.
Why did you come back from the temple empty-handed?
When the invaders attacked, our chief, Rumbar, ordered the 4 Codex to be returned to their temples. Now we can't get them back. You came at a bad time, Pilgrim.
Are the invaders causing trouble in Polana?
Not directly. I mean, if you don't snoop around their fortress, they won't shoot you. But Yods above. I dream of showing up on their doorstep with enough firepower to blow them back to the stars.
Are you a friend of Hirax?
Hirax doesn't have friends. If the Ka Darusham was active, he'd be first in line for the leap.
Well, sounds like a ray of sunshine.
Don't listen to any of his guidance, Pilgrim. Unless you're desperate for a swim in a volcano.
That happened before?
Sadly, yes. Ask Hirax about Arabold. I don't want anything to do with his mess.
What is this place about?
You don't know? Polana is a sacred destination for all those who want to shuffle off this mortal coil and return to the loving embrace of the Yods. The town is built on the roots of the Essence Vine. Did you come here to revert?
Look at me. Do I look like a suicidal person to you?
I see. You're afraid of the final transformation. We get a lot of that. Talk to Hirax, the Master of Ceremonies. He will ease your confusion. On second thought, he might make it worse. This is Hirax we're talking about after all.
That word you just mentioned there, Nikog, what is it?
Don't get me started on that. I'm already having a bad moon.
You wanted to fight alongside Croax? Do you even know who he was working for? What he was doing to your people?
I just know he had an army of soldiers, and that was enough to convince me. I have always loved to fight.
Are you close to Rumbar? Yeah, it's funny. I used to live close to a Rumbar, actually. It was called One-Eyed Scum.
Scum? Was he the chief of your village?
No, nothing like that.
You think losing an eye is funny?
What? No, not that, but Rumbar?
Look, I'm not close to Rumbar. He rarely keeps me in the loop. I'm too intense, he says. Too intense? Go by to use Nikog, you... You know what? I don't care. I have other friends.
Yeah, what is he talking about? I mean, you seem pretty composed. Stay calm, Agaton.
I'll stay wherever I want to stay.
Yes? Talk to me.
I'm a little busy deciphering new symbols we found in the Elue Temple. They're fascinating.
Speaking about the temples, the Talans didn't build them, right?
The ancients must have used special techniques to raise the 4 temples. They didn't share their technology with us.
How often are they used?
There are no codex ceremonies anymore. It has been the only activity in the temple since Polana was built. The mountain village gathers the 4 essences in one unique location.
And yet the Yods chose a temple to bring me back here. I wonder why.
The Yods speak in mysterious ways, Ulukai. I have to go now.
All right, I'm gonna go after the Codex, so I'll have a closer look at the place.
Adolpha surely needs his Daroshams. Good luck. Liaz out.
Hi there. I'm Cutter Slade.
Welcome, strong and confident pilgrim. I'm Kor, the Shamas of Palana, and keeper of the Ka Darosham.
I'm collecting scrolls for Procreana's librarian, Kurag. He's rebuilding the Dano library in Procreana. Maybe the one you're reading is one of them.
Ah yes, Kureg. Not the most open-minded fellow. Yes, I borrowed it from the library, actually. 90 Shades of Ka.
Great. Can I give it back to him?
Well, the late fees on this must be tremendous.
Can you patch my wounds?
A Shamas cannot refuse to heal. That's the will of the Yards.
Where can I find the Ka Darasham?
Like the air it represents, the Ka Darosham has always been invisible. But alas, the invasion has now made the Darosham non-existent.
How can you tell the difference?
Look down at the bottom of the cliff over there. You'll see poor Hazardesses tormented by their tragic fate. They were once proud Talans who decided to revert without knowing the difference between what is eternal and what is no more. I'm here to prevent more Talans from jumping over the cliff until the Ka Darosham is restored, and I can be its keeper again.
Why don't you restore the Darasham?
To do that, I would need to travel to the Ka Temple and retrieve the Ka Codex, which I can't. But even if I did, it wouldn't be enough.
Meaning you got a bigger rock in your shoe? Let me hear it.
What an odd combination of words. I'm referring to the smoke coming out of the invader's factory. It's so thick that it suffocates the Ka essence. Sometimes we can't even see the moons anymore. The imbalance not only affects the Darosham, I can feel my healing abilities regressing. Every Shamaz is concerned. I would shut down the factory myself if it wasn't so heavily defended.
I guess picketing protesters won't do the trick, huh?
The smoke may be clouding your reason, Pilgrim. You keep speaking in meaningless sentences that confuse and, dare I say, slightly tease me.
Enough said. Show me the factory, and let's get this over with. What's a codex?
Once per cycle, the sacred codex is brought back to the Temple of Ka so its energy can be replenished by the Yards. This energy, in turn, powers the Ka Darosham for a full cycle.
So the codex never made it back from the temple?
After the Daroshams closed, our chief, Rumbar, ordered every codex to be returned to their rightful temple so they could remain in the almighty protection of the Yards. They haven't been seen in Palana since.
The factory. How is it different from the other invader bases?
It produces an obscene amount of smoke that not only destroys the land, but poisons the air.
I'll show him how to quit smoking. What's wrong with Hirax?
Poor Hirax. Even a Shamaz can't heal the wound inside him.
Is it in his head?
If you mean his mind is about to break, then yes.
What happened to him?
As the master of ceremonies, not being able to help the needy Talans and Hazardesses has taken a heavy toll on Hirax. He grows more depressed every moon, and I believe he feels responsible for some of the latest incidents.
Incidents? What kind?
You have to understand, Hirax was once such a beacon of light that pilgrims from all over Adelpha would seek his guidance.
I'm here to help. Do you have anything for me?
I could tell you the tale of a poor harvester from Emia who was deeply in love with a widow of a Dolatai guardian. His name was Tuyol. Tuyol was still young, but if the widow rejected his love one more time, he pledged to revert at the Ka Darosham whether active or not.
Sad tale. What happened to two y'all?
Hirax told this poor harvester that to seduce his love, he had to offer her frozen flowers from the highest mountain's peak. Tuyol ran off at once, totally unprepared, and never returned. Now it is whispered that Tuyol's Hazardess is trapped on the mountain, and his anger is causing the terrible ice blizzard that has been reverting so many of our people.
What is this place about?
What kind of pilgrim doesn't know about Polana? The special kind, I'm sure. But did you know that the town is built on the roots of the essence vine? This is why Talans are coming here to surrender their essence to the Yards.
Question is, where do I go from here?
If you're seeking direction, I suggest you talk to Hirax, Polana's master of ceremonies. I'll warn you, he's not as charming as I am.
See you later, Core.
I look forward to it.
Hi. Can you help me?
I can try.
Do you know anything about Dasan?
Daesan is a village in the far northeast in the hostile region of Sara. It's built on the top of stone pillars that are rich in Helidium. From what I hear, there's a massive invader presence there.
What's a Kamanai?
Those creatures rule the sky and are a pain in the neck. They prefer to hurt defenseless Talans or animals. Be cautious when you see them, and don't ever underestimate them.
See you around.
Come back anytime.
It's you!
Did you happen to meet a pilgrim called Arabald?
Terrible. Not a moon passes without him clouding my mind. I don't have the strength to explain what happened.
I just need you to tell me where he is, Hirax.
Arabald needed to reconnect with his Fey essence, so I thought a volcano would be the ideal destination for his pilgrimage. That was a mistake. The invaders built this massive base in the crater. I should have remembered because someone told me cycles ago.
Sending anybody into a volcano is always a bad idea, Hirax. Don't worry. I'll return Arabal before he turns medium rare. Can we talk about Tuyol?
Tuyol. Romantic to a fault. I only wanted to help him. Poor Tuyol.
Show me where he is, and let's see what I can do. Bye, Hirax.
By yourself. You again. You must be busy. Next time, then.
Hello, Kureg.
I'm writing a fascinating scroll about the Galenta. As soon as I'm done, I'm going to shove it in Rifar's face and remember his reaction for the rest of my life.
Another shot of straight-up wisdom. Back in the library.
Fizz is dumb? I always thought he was, but he reverted before I could tell him to his face.
Wisdom.
The only true wisdom is knowing you know nothing. Well, I know a little more than you, but you get the picture. Here's another page of Asio's research.
See you later.
It's not that early.
Shit, here they come.
Oh, God. That stinks. My nose is gonna fall off.
They spotted me.
useful later on.
You again.
Farewell, Chief.
May the odds be with you.
Hey, how's it going?
Ah, good moon, pilgrim. My name is Unback.
Is Agaton always so grumpy?
His Fey essence is strong, sometimes too strong. I don't sit well with Fey Talans. They make me nervous.
Rumbar sounds like a serious chief.
He has a difficult task keeping track of all the Hazaduses scattered around Adelpha.
The invaders don't seem too interested in this village. Looks like a perfect place for Talans like you to chill out. Is chillin' still a buzzword? Yeah, never mind.
If by chill out you mean survive a never-ending crisis, then yes, you'd be right. Since the invaders arrived, all the Darasham have stopped working. The balance of the four essences is a mess. No one can complete their lives, and it's a tragedy.
Immortality sucks. Oh, it's like in that movie. You try beheading each other? There can be only one. That sort of thing?
No. That's a sick thought. Even for a creature like you.
Not me. Screenwriters. That's what they come up with. I say get a real job. Jeez.
With the gateways closed, Hazaduses are doomed to roam our sacred land, their destinies unfulfilled. I fear the gods are growing angry with us.
You know, they could write a blockbuster about that. But Hirex ain't the cuddly type?
He's seen better moons. A master of ceremonies in a time of no ceremonies is a master of none. If he starts telling you stories about the Umgan cave, be polite and nod, but don't go there.
I'm not sure what the Umgan cave is.
Umgan was the first keeper of the Gonda Darasham, hundreds of thousands of moons before my time. It is said that Umgan didn't revert in Palana, but in a cave that was named after him.
Who's saying that?
Hirex. He tells the tale to pilgrims who are seeking Gonda guidance. It is true that the Umgand cave is a sacred landmark, but
What are you trying to say?
every time Hirex tells the tale, he changes the location of the cave. Doing so, he sends those poor pilgrims on wild Krakit chases. The latest one, a local fellow, hasn't been seen in 100 moons.
Show me where he was sent to and I'll take a look.
How the odds would I know? You'll have to ask Hirex for that.
Take it easy, Umbak.
Easy. Yes, very good.
They're on me! All out. play.